Hello everyone and welcome to Best Side Cycling. Today I'm in need of some groceries and I want to show you how I do that trip to my local Safeway just about a mile out with my Brompton that I got from REI last year. This is a super fantastic tool, as you soon see, as I'm not going to need to lock up the bike or anything. And to hold all my groceries that I need for today, this is the Vincita Birch bag. It's sort of like a big duffel bag here with a lot of useful compartments. And even a water bottle holder in the back. And the best part about it is that it mounts right here onto the front of the Brompton, as you'll soon see. But let's get this folded out and ready to ride. A lot of people make this look super easy online, but you just need, hopefully I can do the same. But you just have to open that up to sort of unlock it, and then also just set up your handlebars here. And then after you do that, it's sort of a two-step thing where you can sort of undo the back as well as connect the main frame. And there you have it. So maybe not as smooth as I'm being watched, but it's relatively, I'd say, after you do it once or twice, it's really simple. So once you have that opened up and the pedal, connecting this is also a breeze. So we have the bag here, and then there's the front mount there, and then you just slide it on. And the cool part about this is that the front mount is not actually connected to the fork. So it's sort of just this nice stable weight in the front, and it just sort of stays there as you ride along. So we're out on the road now, and yeah, as I was saying, this grocery store for me is just about 1.1 miles out. And it's really that super awkward distance where I think by driving, I looked it up, it's 4 minutes, and then walking is 20 minutes. But here's the kicker, biking is 5 minutes. So basically, it's this type of distance that I can get there at the same time as a bike and a car, and I don't have to it's good for the environment, it's good for me, and I think it's a lot of fun. So that's why I was really always wanted to bike to do these short grocery trips. But I used to have another bike that was just my normal commuter bike, and I found that when I got there, having to lock it up and do all these different things ended up actually eating a lot of time out of the whole trip. So you're gonna see what we're gonna go ahead and do later. But yeah, I live here sort of in a more suburban residential environment. There's even a hill here for a little bit, but I mean, this is super applicable to everyone, I think, regardless of sort of what area you live in, whether you're here in Bellevue or you're in the more downtown city parts. A small bike like this, a Brompton, can really help out with a lot of these shorter trips. And I think it was in a study that most trips Americans make is only about 3 miles long, so that's only about a 15-minute ride. Even on a Brompton, even with these 16-inch wheels, they actually roll pretty fast. So we've just approached the parking lot of the grocery store, and yeah, I'm gonna go through the process of how I fold this up. And essentially what we're gonna do is basically use the Brompton like a little trolley for me to carry all my groceries and things around. Alright, so we're basically gonna do the reverse of what we did earlier, and we're gonna fold this bike up and make it so that we can use it in the store. So you put that down, and then we're just going to only fold in the main part of the frame this time and leave the handlebar sort of as is so I can use it as a handle. And then put the wheel nice and tight, and the seat, and then the most important part is having the seat sort of down. And then we're sort of ready to roll, so we can just sort of tug it around like this. And we're gonna go now. So we're in the grocery store now, and we gotta start with my favorite fruit, the banana. But just a few tips about how to use this setup. So if you get the versions with the rack with the Brompton, the rack basically has wheels attached to it, and it's really awesome for rolling forwards and backwards. But it wasn't really meant to be swiveling around like this. So when I'm using it, I'm literally holding up the front handlebar and sort of carrying it along. Though Brompton is a super big brand and really popular following, there's a ton of aftermarket solutions for this, whether it be Omni wheels, wheel extenders, everything you can think of, a Brompton user has probably thought of it and maybe put something out on the market. So you can definitely look around for that if you really want to optimize, but I'm doing this completely stock and it's been pretty good. You really do have to watch out though, yeah, once your grocery load gets pretty heavy, then that unstableness really kicks in. So here we're getting some coffee for my spouse, as well as I think just some of my favorite energy bars here. And with that, we're going to be checking out. And one of the best parts about this, here I forget that I'm wearing gloves and I have that infamous moment of realization, but also the fact that you get to save on bags. You don't have to use any, especially with the new Washington laws. And with that, we're basically on our way and out of the store. So we pack up and we're getting ready to go. Leaving the store now is just a quick reversal of what we did before. The thing that I didn't really demonstrate is that you can also do the full unfolding process even with the front bag mounted there without any issue. And yeah, and I'm on my way rolling and I'm gonna put it back to the live best side cycling. All right, so we're basically finished at the store. Of course, this was just grabbing a few small items with this duffel bag. It's not the typical American grocery run, though those are possible as well, but you just need probably like an e-cargo bike or something. But the last note in terms of riding that I wanted to call out is just when this thing is weighted, actually it helps the actual ride quality of the bike because without anything on it, the front end can feel a little twitchy just because of how light it is. But now that the bottom front is weighted with the bag here, the ride quality actually improves. So that's another really neat thing about this. But other than that, I'll see you all back at my place as we just wrap this video up. We're back from the groceries now. I put it in this half-folded state just so it stays upright. Everything's loaded up in here. All I gotta do is just unlock this little tab up here and away I go. So, yep. Thanks so much for watching and let me know what you think. Does this way of getting groceries appeal to you? To me, it's been a blast. I think, honestly, I have these 3 bikes. My main sort of carbon road bike for when I'm really wanting to exercise. I have my commuter bike that I ride into work with. And then I have this, which is for all these micro commutes as well as whenever I'm just touring around downtown too. So this is just one of the use cases. I really advocate for anything like this because I just find it a lot of fun. And of course, I feel like it also saves a lot of time and it's good for the environment. So thanks so much for watching and I'll see you all in the next one.